Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In today's video we're going to be going through the Extreme Int stage, which is stage 4 of Super Battle Road. So this team's much better than the Super Int team, I would say. You can definitely use the Extreme Int Captain Ginyu because he gains 50% damage reduction against 2 enemies or more. You can use the new free-to-play Final Form Frieza, mainly just because he's a decent free-to-play card with free-to-play stats and he lowers attack. Then we're going to use the Easy A free-to-play Raditz. We also have Rainbow Janemba and Rainbow Buhan, mainly because of Wish Stones and Wish Tickets, and we're going to take a friend LR Cell. Now the LR Cell is basically going to carry the whole thing and do all of the hard work. This Frieza is going to do a nice job, well, an okay job tanking alongside the Janemba. The main reason that the Frieza is not going to do an excellent job at tanking is because, as explained before, units with guard don't operate as effectively in these kind of stages as they would in other stages, simply because all units constantly have guard against enemies that have disadvantage against them. So yeah, the Janemba is going to do a very good amount of damage here. He's going to take a hit before, so hopefully he gets hit and then that will trigger his full passive to allow him to have full damage. 2 million's very good under such limited leads. And you'll basically eliminate someone straight away, well, almost. I went for a combo of additional crits on my Janemba, and this Frieza will pop out with also some decent damage. So as you can see, 2 of them doing a lot of good work, and then we have Ginyu just kind of finishing off one of the opposition. Ginyu's good until there's only one enemy, so Ginyu's a useful unit to take on these kind of stages. Definitely one I would suggest if you're running low on units or anything like that. So Cell's got 182,000 defense. Cell, by the way, is an SBR king. Ever since the Link update, he's an absolute animal. So we're definitely going to just have him basically incinerate someone and just stay on rotation. Buhan's going to recover a lot of health due to his orbs and his collecting. Remember, this Golden Frieza is just really going to sit around and kind of just float around throughout the team. He does great damage, his defense is pretty high. You can organize him with Wish Strips. He's a great Easy A unit. He buffs target Goku category allies as well, which will help you really just accelerate this team's key gain. As we can see, this perfect Cell is just absolutely tearing through their team, destroying one guy with one attack. His second almost takes someone out. Buhan's going to absolutely incinerate Fasha here. Then he's going to attack again. I went for additionals on this Buhan because of his attack and defense lowering. His defense gets to a substantial enough point with the additionals and also with the orbs, so I just kind of thought it would be best to go that way. Unfortunately, Raditz doesn't get that much chance to shine or as much as I'd like, just simply because of the way the stage is worked out. I don't think he really shines that much in this entire run, but yeah, Janemba's going to basically finish off Sugesh here through a lot of luck, because obviously Sugesh is most OP unit. And then yeah, from there we're going to just progress on to the next stage. This fight will go pretty quickly. It's one of the faster runs, so definitely something that you can just kind of breeze through if you have a team like this. Obviously quite a few of these units are rainbowed, but it's mainly through a combination of Wish Stones and Wish Strips, so they are all technically kind of easy access units. The Ginyu is also obviously free to play, the Frieza is free to play, the Raditz is free to play, and obviously we just took a friend Cell. So yeah, you can see there that just Ginyu gets minus 50% damage when facing 2 or more enemies, so he's okay here. When this shifts down to one person, you're obviously going to want to try and keep him out of the fight or away from the damage as much as possible, because his 70% buff to his kind of stats is just really not something that's that okay. Just checking that we get the Ultra Super attack with Cell here. Unfortunately we're not going to be able to attack with Buhan, which would have been really nice because that would have allowed us to lower the attack of Goku some more to just reduce the damage that our boy Ginyu is going to take, but I didn't want to waste the orbs there. Of course, not necessary. Let Cell pop up, and Cell's going to dish out some good damage. I mean, he's just incinerating them. He's not going to take much damage either from any of the supers or anything. And of course, if we get below 30% health, he's going to do the super cool thing of entirely healing us up. So we do gamble a little bit with this run. We get his heal once. It's really helpful in extreme SBR, but you know, obviously we're just trying our best here. So Janemba sits there. Then you can see me, I'm kind of weighing up who to put into the next rotation. As you can see, he's a target Goku ally buff, and he also has a crit chance against Goku units. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're doing this kind of stage, that if you're targeting Goku unit, he's going to have a higher crit chance. Janemba's going to bust out another fantastic attack stat, gets the crit, really just puts Gohan away, easy peasy. And then now obviously we're just going to focus on the Goku. We're going to have Frieza lower his attack, which is great. We're going to have this Frieza come in, stack his defense, and also just do a nice chunk of damage to Goku. He didn't get the crit there, which is a bit unfortunate. Would like to show off his full passive. But yeah, again, Raditz doesn't get a chance to shine because he is unfortunately not that great against single target units. So doesn't get a chance to shine. We heal up a little bit with Buhan here. You can see he gets that nice heal, big chunk of heal there, and then we'll just let Raditz get a super attack just in case. But I bet Cell's going to finish this off just with his Omega level damage that he's going to do. Cell really shines in the SBR stages, mainly because you cater the teams to him, especially in the in team where they generate orbs and they do a lot of work for him. So yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. Don't underestimate some units based on things like LGE or anything like that. Cell's just really, really good. So here we'll go through the stages, and yeah, here I think is the stage where we get the heal. So that's obviously going to come in handy, and you'll see it pop up. Janemba's going to sit there. Yeah, I think we get the heal after this, because Janemba, I think, gets hit by this. Yeah, and then we also get hit by another one, and we take quite a few attacks, so we do sit quite low. Janemba comes in very nicely, doing some pretty good damage as always. I mean, Janemba really shines in the SBR. He's one of those units that's really quite good. There we go, we got my man Ginyu. Yeah, I think Ginyu takes a super attack here. No, we just got below 30% anyway. So here we go, full heal from Cell. And I prefer this Cell in two-man stages. He doesn't get as big a buff as he does when he's in his singular phase form there. So as you can see, I'm just checking how we're doing in terms of everything going on. Just kind of debating what's the best route to go here to get Cell as many orbs as possible. I end up deciding that this is kind of where we're going to sit. Cell is a orb based unit. He's going to deal more damage based on the amount of orbs and ki that he has. That's kind of how his whole shtick is. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. When he transforms, you want to make sure that you get as many orbs as possible to activate his full passive, because without it you're going to end up just not getting the attack stats that you can get out of him. There we go, 4.7, and immediately he's just going to incinerate. There we go, dead. We won't take any damage from this as well. Yeah, 51k. So you can see he just basically incinerated our friend Vegeta there. So really nothing that we can worry about too much. Janemba will do a massive amount of damage to Trunks, and we probably will finish him off here, which is going to be great. We may even see Raditz do an attack. I actually think I switch Raditz in just to get an attack in this video, literally because he's just hasn't been able to do anything the whole video, so I thought we'd see an attack stat against a single enemy, which isn't even like Raditz's ballpark, it's not even his playground. But yeah, he comes in, does his job, finishes off Trunks. I mean, 800k. Raditz gains a lot more attack and defense when fighting more than one enemy. So realistically, that's not even close to his full damage. But yeah, we take him in there and he does his job. We're going to be fighting these three here. So this is where we're super fortunate. You can see me contemplating my orb movements again. Kind of want to make sure I get an attack with this Frieza just so he can stack his defense again. And then obviously I want to get the Ultra Super attack with Cell because that's very clearly our biggest damage dealer. And I just leave Ginyu to take the damage here. There's no real point in worrying too much about Ginyu. He does what he's supposed to do, which is pretty good. So Trunks, Cell comes out and does just a ridiculous. I mean, he's really good. He dominates Extreme SBR as well. So this is just him at his utmost power against weakened enemies, but he just destroys Extreme SBR as well. So it's not even a question about, you know, what unit's good or what unit's bad. He's just an absolute monster. Ginyu does pretty well. I don't want to say that he does a remarkable job, but he does pretty well. You see, what I do is I put Raditz first, and the main reason I put Raditz first is because I haven't seen Raditz do anything. So I'm literally just here to see if I can get Raditz to shine and do a decent attack damage. I even get the Dokkan attack. I'm not taking it seriously at this point, simply because we're easily going to finish the stage. Ideally, you would give the Dokkan attack to Janemba, or you would give it to Buhan to make sure that obviously they can dish out some really good damage. And yeah, you're basically going to want to make sure that they do the attack, especially if there's a lot of orbs. Buhan's probably the one to go, unless Janemba can get hit first before he attacks. So yeah, you can kind of see it's a waste because the Dokkan attack is, you know, an AoE already. So using it with an AoE unit is literally just giving up half of the benefit of it. But yeah, and then Buhan's gonna come in, do some sick damage, really damage Goku, and I think we get very close to dying here. And unfortunately we don't get below the 30% health benefit because the heal from the Dokkan attack kicks in before the actual like mechanic can kick in. I think that's the correct way to explain it, which is a little bit of a bummer. But we're not too concerned. Goku's gonna die here, and then obviously we're gonna wrap everything up. So I think Frieza gets the crit from me. Yeah, just checking. Yeah, he gets that crit. That's his high chance to crit. He goes in on Vegeta, does a good amount of damage. He crits again. No, he doesn't. And then Cell comes in with probably his lowest attack stat of the video, but mainly just because he's got very little orbs. But yeah, Vegeta's down. So very smooth run, very easy run. If you don't have Buhan or you don't have Janemba, just try and find a suitable tank to replace Janemba and anyone who attack lowers and can deal out maybe 1.2 to 1.5 million damage for Buhan. Ciao, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the run, and good luck, and cheers, I'll see you in the next video, and bye!